Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals, the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals.
Just a minute ago, you had a different tone in my hand. Heavy is the head that wears that crown. Had a few friends, but where they at now? Stakes on my motivation.
First pitch coming your way next.
Bring home the bacon. I know some haters through association, but I don't know.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom, loaded with guys who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities, and that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boog, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these guys, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball.
Batting third, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Popped up under it, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here in Nationals Park. And starting this one, Spencer Strider. What do you look for here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty delivers. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And now Stone Garrett. That one finds the zone. Going one. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. That misses. 2-1. And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 2-2. One down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe. Man at first with 1 gone. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. And a strike on the outside edge. And the pitch. There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at first, 1 away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Albies. There's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. No score. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Matt Olsen.
Matt Olsen.
One of the things that helped Olsen in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Corbin, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Now this is in the air down the line. And Olsen is set down. And there's 1 down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Marcell Ozuna stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone move from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Okay.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Three-two. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Abrams to second for 1. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance to turn in 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Snap throw to first. Harris gets back easily.
Base runner with a 1-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
2 outs. That's to third. Whips it to first. And that is that. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's Lane Thomas. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Foul ball there.
Oh, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
0-2 now as he swings through it. This to third. Riley slings to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. And the pitch. Slow roller to first. Olsen takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nationals go quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back in Washington, D.C., on to the third inning. So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Spencer Strider will hit next. This one in the air, center field. Cruz has this one sized up, puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 13.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Acuna now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That one drifts inside. Top of the third, no score. And another ball. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Two down. And that's outside. Ozzie Albies waiting for a turn at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Cruz measures 6 feet even, hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2023. There's a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that is ball 1. In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Kicks and deals.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Bounce to the left side, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now the veteran pitcher, Patrick Corbin. Puts a bunt down. Olsen fires to second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Nationals Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ozzie Albies.
Let's go next.
Corbin back to work. Oh, that hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Out to short. Abrams tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here is Matt Olson. Ripped to third. Gathers and throws to first. And Olson is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here. Still no score. And we're back. Bottom 4. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett reached on an infield single his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 1 of 2 in the series. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Popped up. Drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Joey.
And now the first baseman, Joey Meneses. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll be safe at first.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder.
So man aboard. Now the left fielder, Lane Thomas. First time up, he grounded to third. In there at the knees. There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Up the middle, Arcia whips it to first on the run. Inning over. Nationals lead 1, and we are still scoreless. Back in Washington, D.C., all set for the start of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna as the lefty gets to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go-ahead run on base. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Left-hand hitter waits. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Ozuna stands at second with no outs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up.
The batter, number 5.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time. On the ground. Boots it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. Went down on strikes his first time through. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. So first and second with one man gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Spencer Strider. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that bunted towards third. Vargas zips it to first. Out on the sac bunt.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the power speed combo. Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
And
1-1.
ball one. Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We head to the bottom of the fifth, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. And the right-hander back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the righty deals. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And he deals. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. And down on strikes he goes. One out.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off on.
So digging in, Luis Garcia. Fastball for a strike. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And here it comes. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. The wide to kick the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Into the outfield base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
One gone runner at first. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Sliced hard but foul. Garcia over at first with one away. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. Here's a 2-1. Softly hit to third. Riley fires to second for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. So now 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Two outs. And now the count is even.
2-2.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Patrick Corbin up next for Washington. Righty to the plate. Ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So 2 on with 2 away. Patrick Corbin digging in for the Nationals. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swings through that.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate. Attack it just like it's any other hitter.
The pitch. Up the middle. That ends the inning. So the Nats leave a pair. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's Matt Olson. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
Yeah.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Runner at first with 2 away. Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And now the lefty swings through that one for strike 2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Just off the inside corner, and it's 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. 1 hit, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 1 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. The right-hander back to work. Fall off foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And that skips into dirt. Just missing there. And that's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ground ball up the middle. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over and got the ground ball.
And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett. Garrett in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now Joey Meneses, 1 for 2. Gets the call, and that is strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Nationals Park, we go to the top of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Corbin back to work. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. He hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through. the middle of the field.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Patrick Corbin will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Jordan Weems will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Oh, 1 now. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Way high with that one. And a count 2-1. Righty delivers. Swings and chases a low one there.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Checks over to first, back safely. Harris aboard here at first with nobody out. Out to center, sizes this one up. He's there, he's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a good eye there. Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Floro, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Blyer getting loose as well. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Right-hander kick steals, and that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with 1 gone. Spencer Strider next up for the Braves. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Jared Kellner. Big spot for him here. Into the outfield, base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Golden opportunity right here. Ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Big swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Huge strikeout there.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Ball one there. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one to first, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Braves will strand 3, but they lead it 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. A.J. Minter.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Well, one-run game. Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. The pitch. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings and he breaks his bat. Makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And fires in a fastball at 95. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. The other way, Olsen. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now a chance for Luis Garcia.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
On the outside corner, it's 0-1.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in game 1 of 2 in the series. struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Funk up the place. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Floro.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Austin Riley digs in now. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And a pitch.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
No
As he
ball.
was out
One
front
strike.
that time.
One
Not
ball.
even
One
close
strike.
there. 1-1. And a pitch. That
Oh.
one missed.
2-1.
And a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach, but you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Going, gone. Home run number 55 on the year. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So up next, Marcell Ozuna. That
That's
misses. 1-0. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Mason Thompson, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The pitch. And another ball. Next offer in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Two outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
One
And
ball,
misses the
one
zone.
strike.
And now it's even 1-1. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Joe Jimenez on to pitch here.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And he deals. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Nats just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Right-handed reliever. Got him swinging.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before. And there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Vargas, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
On the ground. Albies throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Dylan Floro.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Nasim Nunez.
He's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
That's a slider for a strike. Two outs. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a 2-out double off the bench.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. To the right side, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Thompson.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Thompson, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. At the belt and fires.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. He goes down looking. So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, David Fletcher.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on.
Oh.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Okay.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Substitution now at first base. On to pitch run, Eli White. Acuna stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Braves 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Raisel Iglesias.
Just an unbelievable season for him as the closer. 57 saves to this point, and another save opportunity for him here. He thrives off of this stuff.
So digging in, Stone Garrett, 1 for 3. So coming into the game now on defense, Forrest Wall. He'll be out in left field.
73.
The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-1. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Meneses at the plate now. That's ball 1. The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one finds the corner, and the count even 1-1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Arcia tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Clay.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Lane Thomas. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more, but not ready to leave and head to their cars. But an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Chambi saying so long.
We just turn this trip into a best.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.